Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tien. Today we will introduce Jiangxi Trigrams, Jiangxi Gua. Last time we introduced Jiangdong Trigrams. Today we will introduce Jiangxi Trigram, Jiangxi Gua. The 8 trigrams, they are Tien, heaven, Dui, lake, Li, fire, Zhen, thunder, Xun, wind, Kan, water, Geng, mountain, Kun, earth. We will focus on these 4 today. 8 trigrams, it indicate 8 directions. We can put 8 trigrams on the Taiji. Last time we introduced the bright side of the Taiji, Jiangdong trigrams. They are Qian, Dui, Li, Zhen. Today we focus on the dark side of the Taiji, that is Xun, Kan, Geng, Kun, and it's on the west side of the river. The river is the S line in the Taiji. Jiangxi trigrams, they are the dark side of Taiji because it generates from yin. The first trigram of Jiangxi trigrams is Xun Gua. Xun depicts the image of wind moving across the sky. It also shows the spreading branches and leaves of a tree. Xun means wind. Wind is our thought. Wind is our action. Wind is the movement of the qi. We can sense the qi through our eyes, nose, our skin. We can hear. That is our 5 senses. Wind is also entering into our cell. They bring us joy. The second trigram is Kan Gua. Kan is water. This image, Kan, if we put this vertically, it looks like the flow of the water. So Kan is the image of water. Kan is yang sinking into 2 yin. You see? The middle one is 1 yang, is in between 2 yin. So it represents the darkness. Remember, Li is on the opposite side. Li means brightness. On the opposite side is water. It means darkness. Kan represent water. It also represents our left hand. Remember in our previous video, we talked about the dragon side is the good side, is the lucky side. Dragon side means wisdom, water. And without wind, Xun Gua. Without water, Kan Gua. There's no life. Nothing can grow. And we can also learn from Kan Gua. We can learn from I Ching. Kan is water. It represents water is soft. So when we live in this world, we need to be soft. Geng, trigram. Geng means mountain. Geng Gua means the earth rise above the ground. You see, this is the ground, and something rise above the ground. That is mountain. Geng is our true nature, is our dignity as a person. The final trigram in Jiangxi trigrams, it is Kun Gua, Kun trigrams. Kun represents the Mother Earth, the great Earth itself. It holds us. 1,000 years ago, there's no words. So the ancient sages, they used these 6 lines. The left-hand side, these 3 lines represent mountains. The right-hand side, these 3 lines, it represents water. This is what they observe on Earth. Let's recap the Jiangxi trigrams, Jiangxi Gua. You can see all of the first line of these trigrams is yin. So this is on the dark side of Taiji. So the Jiangxi trigrams, it represents the dark side of the Taiji. It represents it is always changing. For example, the wind and the water, they are changing all the time. Compared to the bright side, what is on the bright side? The sky, the light. They are always there. Now we know Jiangxi trigrams include Xun, Kan, Geng, Kun. Let me remind you one more time. Those numbers is pre-heaven numbers. They are very important. 5 represent Xun Gua. 6 represent Kan Gua. 7 represent Geng Gua. 8 represent Kun Gua. Last time we introduced Jiangdong trigrams. 1 represent Tien, 2 represent Dui, 3 represent Li, 4 represent Zhen. In the future, we will use those numbers because we need to learn how to divine, and those numbers is the foundation for individual trigram.